Welcome back, and today we're gonna talk about Gleipnir episode 5. So, like always, let's just jump into it. So, episode 5 of Gleipnir, I think, is setting up everything to do with team, creating a team, because this episode we see at the very beginning whenever that lady was walking through the forest by herself. I mean, you could have guessed that she was a gatherer, and indeed she was, but when she got jumped by the other gatherer that caught her out, whenever they started fighting, we saw that pretty much he brought like other shadows were like right next to him, right behind him, like pretty much surrounding that one girl. So that leads me to believe that he's on a team. And on top of that, the sick guy that we met later at the end of the episode that got one-shotted by Tadanori, maybe that guy was part of that group, that they had like a whole little gang going on. So it leads me to believe that there are creating teams. I mean, when we saw Elena in the last episode, you know, she, to me, seems like she was also on a team. Granted, a powerful team, because Elena, she's on a whole new level. And Tadanori, while he's powerful, I still don't think that he can do what Elena did, because even though Elena fought Shuichi and Clair, she was able to take them out in like a second. And Tadanori, even though he is more powerful, Shuichi and Clair were able to outthink him and outplay him, you would say, and able to get him to stand down. Because we see he does have morals. He's trying to test his strength. He wants to be powerful, and he follows that martial arts code. He even created his own martial arts. But that's pretty much what happened in this episode, right? We just got the whole fight. It was a very long fight where finally Shuichi and Clair encounter an enemy that they can't really beat, right? They had to outthink him. They had to like outmaneuver him, because when it came to raw strength, Tadanori definitely had more power and could have just one-shot at all of them. It just so happened that they were able to outthink him by, Shuichi coming out with the plan of Clair getting out of the suit and running away, but Claire kind of took it a step further and got the gun and pointed at him, knowing that if she were to shoot that gun, that dude will be dead. And that's pretty much what happened the whole episode. He just focused on that fight, just Shuichi and Claire overcoming that obstacle of fighting a more powerful person. And it also showed us that there are weaker monsters out there, you know what I mean? Not everybody is as strong as Tadanori. So this leads me to believe that they're going to be creating a team, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more members, right? I honestly don't think that Tadanori is actually going to be protected by plot armor. I think he is going to die. I think he's going to be one of those members that's going to die, because from the opening and stuff like that, we see that Elena and Shuichi and Claire, they're kind of like in the opening together. So I believe that either at some point Elena is going to end up joining, Shuichi and Claire, and that's going to be like the three main team right there, like the trio of main characters. And Tadanori, I believe he is gonna die. He might even sacrifice himself to have Shuichi and the team kind of run away, because I do feel like he has that honor code in him. I feel like he's the martial artist. He's trying to fight strong people. So I could see him encountering an enemy and fighting him and telling them, look, we're not going to get out of here alive. You guys need to get out of here. I'm going to take care of business. And that's when he could die. I could see that happening. Now, this episode to me wasn't as exciting as the previous episodes. But of course, that's expected, because they can't keep that level of production, that level of the plot being that interesting, because it just can't be done, right? So episode was still good. I love the episode because we got to meet Tadanori. I like that character. He's not a bad character. I like the little story that they gave him where he wants to be a strong martial artist. He even created his own martial arts so he can fight in that monster form. And even when he just walked up and one-shotted the sick dude that was taking pictures of Claire and Shuichi and all that, you can just tell he's a pervert. Yeah, that was amazing. And honestly, we also got like the first little tidbit of comedy whenever, he was telling Claire if she could put her clothes back on, all that stuff. So this episode kind of definitely felt a little more heart-warming because of that little comedy scene where they even did the little crayon coloring and all that stuff. I like the episode. Definitely wasn't like the top tier episode like the last 4 have been. But, you know, we're going to build up after this because now they got that target, they got that team that they're going to go after. And while that one dude looks to be the leader, the one in the center of the picture, you know, he looks to be the leader. That might be the person that actually fights Tadanori and kills him. We're just going to have to wait and find out. But I'm loving the anime, love the episode. Could have been a little bit better, right? Like, again, the animation wasn't as strong as the first fight we got with the one track girl, you know, where she got her head slammed in, but it was still good. I wasn't disappointed by the episode. I was just kind of having, you know, high hopes because all previous episodes were delivering really, really good stuff. Still a good episode. We're just gonna have to wait and see, and I can't wait. I'm definitely loving this episode. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed because, again, every week I'm nervous because I'm scared that there's gonna be an anime that I actually like, that I actually love, be delayed indefinitely. Again, look at Appare Ranman, an anime that caught me by surprise this season and it got delayed. So hopefully this one keeps on track. Again, if it gets delayed, you know, we're just gonna have to deal with it. But again, thank you for watching. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.